Okay friends, to get started what we're going to do is we're going to come right here and we're going to take off this outer trim panel here. To do that, if you were to look right along in between the center part and the outer part, you're going to see that there's a little tab that's kind of hidden right inside the center here. I'm just going to come in with my nice flat screwdriver, carefully pry on this, and then I should be able to carefully pull this away. We'll do the same up along the top, and there should be another one right down along the bottom. There we are. Put this aside. The next thing we're going to do is take a nice trim tool and we're going to carefully get underneath this, lift it up, and then we're going to disconnect our wiring. Just going to push on this tab, give this a nice little wiggle, draw that away. Anytime you remove any electrical, always look for any funny colors. If you see anything, it's probably corrosion that needs to be dealt with. There we are. Continue on doing the same to all the rest. Set this aside. Up inside the handle, you're going to find two 7mm headed bolts. Here, pop this off of here. Set this aside. Using a nice fork tool, let's go ahead and pull out this push clip. Now the next thing we need to do is come along the edge. I'm just going to try to pull and try to pry this away from the door. Okay. Lift up on this. Let's go ahead and grab onto this. Pull it right out of there. Remove the door panel from the vehicle. All right, so let's put our door panel down on the bench here so we can have a nice clear look at it. As you can tell, our inner window sweep is in very poor condition, which is why we're actually replacing it. The areas that you can tell are still attached, just have a couple staples on them. So let's just go ahead and pop those out of there. You can do that with something as simple as a small pocket screwdriver or whatever you've got. Okay, so we got that off of there. Now let's just continue on to removing all of the remaining staples. Friends, now it's going to be time to get our new sweep onto our door panel. Something that I want you to pay attention to is all the areas that we remove the screws from is going to be another area that we need to make sure that we make another securing point. Whether you're using staples or, of course, if you want to use rivets like what we're going to do right now. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm just going to take this window sweep, and you want to make sure that you have this thick end right along the door panel, up along the top area. And then, of course, we've got the sweep that's going to go up against the window, facing towards where the window is going to be. Next, you want to make sure that you have your finger right here so you can line up the window sweep with the edge of the door right there. Once we've done that, let's continue on to putting a little hole in here so we can put in our rivet. I'm just going to put it pretty much right exactly where the old mounting area was. Let's grab a rivet. There. All right, so we got that off of there. As you can see, my lip is coming right along my door panel. I want to make sure that that's continuously going along the whole door panel as I continue. All right, so we've got all of our rivets coming down along the edge here. Just double check. This looks perfect. Let's go get this back onto the truck. All right, now it's going to be time to get our door panel back on here. Something that I want to show you real quick is you want to make sure that you have all of your little push pins, and those are going to go into the door panel itself. Other than that, we of course have our bulb right here. That's going to go into where the lamp's supposed to be. Just clips right in. After you do that, go ahead and take the rest of the wiring, put it up and in through the door handle. At this point, we're going to come up nice and high, up and over where this is supposed to sit onto. Slide it down as we push in. There we are. As you can see, it's not exactly lined up, so we need to continue. There we are. Go around, push in all of your push pins. Let's go ahead and take the wire that's going to go to the speaker, put it through this forward hole. Now we'll connect it in. Let's continue on by connecting in the rest of our wiring harnesses. Double check to make sure they're all connected in completely. You're going to notice that you have a little hooky-doo right here. That's going to slide under, so we're going to come in at an angle, bring it down and under like I said. Now we'll just continue on by pushing the rest of this in. Once it's lined up, just give it a light bonk. Perfect. Now let's put on this plate. Now let's put in our 2 long bolts into the handle. Start that one. Reinstall the clip. All right, now it's going to be time to get this foam piece back in there. Go ahead and squish it down, pack it in there. Now it's going to be time to install our last trim piece here. You're going to notice you have these little flippies that are going to go on the inside of the door panel, and then you have the outer edge that goes along the outer portion. Let's go ahead and slide it down on there. Now I'm going to grab onto this door panel. I'm going to gently pull it away. And then from the back side here, I'm just going to help the little piton down into its hole and put it in.